A grown man told my daughter that he had a dream that she kissed him. I'd if I posted this in the right place. This man also has a 15-year-old daughter. Our girls are on the same team and my husband and I have gotten very close to his whole family. When he approached her he said he needed to tell her a secret in private. He led her to some benches at the park and told her about his dream. She says she responded with an awkward laugh and walked away. Now she avoids him. I guess he got nervous and told my husband what he told my daughter before she could. But he played it down. He said in his family, they say their dreams out loud so that they won't come true. WTF? My husband is one of those people that are extremely understanding and always see the other side. Monkish lol, it's annoying AF. So he tells me that it's okay, that man was harmless and confused. His judgment was off and that our daughter is safe. She doesn't want to go to practice anymore. I do not know how to handle this. Any advice is appreciated. Forgot to mention. My husband says I'm overreacting. Give the man the benefit of the doubt and that I watch too many crime docs. He also told me to think about what this could do to his family. I feel like him telling her about his dream was actually him testing my daughter to see her reaction. My husband makes me feel like I'm paranoid. Thank you all for your advice. Hell no. Talk to whoever runs the team and explain to them what's going on. And try and get your money back and join a new program. The man is not harmless or confused, your husband needs a reality check. Who cares what you paid for practice? She has a valid reason for not wanting to go, so support her and eat the cost. Also never be around or put her around this guy ever again. Tell the other moms what happened. Be very calm and just state the facts he admitted to in conversation with your husband. These parents can make their own decisions, but you can know you made them aware. Talk to your daughter fully about this and tell her that you will make sure she is safe at practice, but you will respect her choices. If she does want to go to practice under certain conditions, then see what you can do to meet those conditions. This pervert shouldn't prevent her from doing something she enjoys. People think predators only groom their victim. They don't, they groom the whole family. That's how they get easy access to victims. That's how victims aren't believed because John is a good person, he would never. This man is a predator and he is grooming your family. He's already won your husband. Please stay on your daughter's side in this and keep her away. Tell her coach and get her transferred to a different team. Advocate for your daughter. Tell everyone if it's not your daughter, it'll be someone else's. Tell the sports league, hell, file a police report please, please, please do not let this man walk away to do this to someone else. Sorry, but your husband is an idiot, not a monk. He should believe your daughter first and foremost. This is really scary. Even if the dream was completely unprovoked and random, unlikely, he should have never felt the need to pull her aside and speak to her alone and away from everyone. I hope your daughter is okay. You should speak to whoever handles the team and explain what happened and request a refund. So he was hoping your daughter would like what he said. One of the first intentions of groomers is to gain trust. He did that through sports. Second, is seeing if they can keep secrets. They start with setting that can be disregarded as not real, an accident, or not meant sexually. Dreams can be not real. And why would he admit that to her if he was not hoping she would like it? And I bet there were other instances where he made her uncomfortable. Her reaction is larger than that one action. I would have a deep conversation with your daughter. Worried for her. Oh Jesus. Why the fuck would he isolate her to tell her his creepy dream? I would send out a team-wide email stating your concerns. This man is not fit to be around kids, period and end of story. I don't give a fuck how awkward he is, the sheer lack of judgment that he exercised here is enough to demonstrate that he needs to be gone. As a dad of 2 daughters, some old man says this to one of my kids. It's on site. I'd ask your husband what his reaction will be if you let this slide and the man assaults your daughter. This isn't being understanding, this is allowing a creep around your kid and showing your daughter her safety isn't a priority and setting a precedent she shouldn't come forward to her own parents about this. That's absolutely terrifying. I think you need to talk to your husband more and get him to see why this is a concern. She's not safe, she was already mentally scarred. You are not overreacting. Your husband is being an idiot. Thankfully you have enough common sense to see this is not okay, nor excusable. Please file a police report. You don't just go up to someone and mention that you had a dream of kissing them to just clear the air. He clearly wanted something to happen. You are not overreacting. Report him immediately. I really hope your husband is just stupid. No sane person would feel like that is a safe person for any child to be around, let alone the child that he actually did this to. Your husband needs to understand how fucking dangerous this is, and if he doesn't after you explain how bad this is, then it's no longer a stupid issue. It becomes not a safe parent issue. Yeah, make sure she's far away from that Karl Malone-ass dude. No idea where your husband's head is at, but it's almost certainly too far up his own ass. I don't understand this logic, and I'm generally a really understanding person when people make mistakes. But this wasn't a mistake, the man is a predator. Just stay on your daughter's side, she'll remember that forever. Ask him if it's even worth the risk, to give someone like this the benefit of the doubt. 'Cause if it were my child, wouldn't be. Even if it was my best friend she was saying this about. No grown man should be trying to keep secrets between himself and an adolescent girl. You'll need to sit down with your hubby and explain the gravity of this behavior. There is no other reason to tell her this secret other than he was putting feelers out there to see if he could get away with something. Get this man away from your family ASAP. Tell his wife. You tell your husband you do not trust his judgment and will be supervising your daughter until she leaves home. Do not hold this inside. There are usually boards or overseers for kids sports like this. Report him immediately. Stand behind your daughter, not your husband. I'd be going to jail for in the weird situation where this actually don't tell a child about what happened, and the fact he told her in fuck is testing the waters. Sounds like he is already trying to groom your daughter, clearly trying to test the waters with that unnecessary gross conversation. Oh nah, if my husband was told this by his buddy, dude would have been in the hospital. 'Cause you not gonna play with his kids like that? Please send this thread to your clueless husband. If anyone said that shit to my daughters, it's fucking over, dude. Husband sounds like a weak little man. That man is a predator, and your husband is downplaying this behavior. It isn't okay. A mother's instincts are always right. Protect your daughter and make sure the man and her are never alone together, and see if you can ask the man's own daughter if she feels weird about him too. People overlook familial abuse a lot. There is no reason for this ever to be acceptable. Even if someone did have a dream like this, there would be no sane person that would think it appropriate to tell a minor about it. He didn't have a dream at all, it was a fabrication, and he's a predator trying to groom your daughter. This is cut and dry, and honestly, if your husband won't support you on this, I'd consider a divorce, because that's fucked up. This sounds like manipulation and is 100 not acceptable. I wouldn't make her go. If your husband wants her to go, and that man approaches her again, I'd be getting a restraining order. I would also contact your local police department. It's possible they could be investigating him for other inappropriate behavior. This is grooming. Get your daughter out of there ASAP. Even if your husband doesn't change his viewpoint on this, please don't let that change what you know is right. This man is a predator. This is scary. Bruh's a pervert if he actually said this to her. Stay away from him. Velp, time to go to jail. If I was your husband, I would be whooping some ass. Had to tell her in private? Definitely a predator. OP, please show your husband these responses. WTF is wrong with your husband?